So instantly, one of the coolest things that you notice about driving a GT3 is just how focused it is, from the steering to the noise that the gearbox and the engine make behind you. But at the same time, it's fighting for its life to be a regular car. It's got auto start stop, it's got lane change assist, blind spot warning, all of the things that a normal car is supposed to have. Yet you are essentially in a race car. You are in a thoroughbred race car for the street. And yeah, if you're driving along, you can kind of forget what you're driving and just feels like a car, although you do get a good amount of road noise. You do get a good amount of engine noise cruising along at almost 3,000 RPM, 60 miles an hour in the left lane. You feel every separation in the road. You feel the tires fighting for grip. It's definitely a special car. Now, it's hard not to feel like you're driving something special, even when you're doing motorway speed, cruise control. The way that this car reacts to every bump in the road, and it's not harsh, it's not uncomfortable, but I'm sure you can see through the glasses that I'm bouncing around a little bit. I don't know if you can see the view, but in the rear view mirror, I see wing, I see spoiler. I can see outlines of cars. I'm really good at seeing the bottom half and the top half, but most of what's in the rear view mirror is split by that gooseneck wing that is adorned on the GT3. And even little things like the fact that I'm sitting in carbon bucket seats right now. I've got about an hour to go. We'll see how comfortable they are at the end of it. Right now they feel fine. You know, hopefully the tires are getting a little bit of temperature. The ground is damp. It's 10 degrees outside, so we're doing nothing but driving this like a regular car, driving it to its new home. But it still feels really, really special. And so far, I've got a couple thumbs up. I wish I could really appreciate those as if it were my car, but I'll take them. So I've been in the GT3 for about 10-15 minutes now, or at least on the road. Tires have come up, I think, as warm as they're going to be. The info screen or the info display on the instrument cluster tells me that the fronts are at 28 degrees Celsius, rears are at 26, floating around 2.1 to 2.3 bar. And yeah, it's lovely. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You've got all the information that you need in front of you. You have the fantastic PCM, and after a while it begins to feel like a normal car. The nerves calm down just a little bit, but every once in a while you're reminded that you are driving something special. You're driving a GT car. When you peek out of the wing mirrors, you see the winglets, right? You see the end of that big gooseneck wing, the carbon fiber winglets that are on this car. When you peek out the rear view mirror, you see just spoiler. You just see spoiler right down the right through the middle of your view. And also these bucket seats, they're not uncomfortable, but you're sat very upright, and you know, so far so good. They are snug, as they should be. They are essentially racing seats. But you know, you can cruise along, do 70. I'm not sure what consumption I'm getting right now, what the miles per gallon is, but one in a GT3 doesn't concern themselves with things like that. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't it be epic? It's a very, very special car to drive. Now, I will say this is where the GT...
Red light, speed camera ahead.
Thank you. Being a regular car, this is where the GT3 feels a little out of place, right? Or at least maybe just a little fish out of water-ish. You know, you're not in a massive car, but you do have a presence, and you are very conscious of all of the cars around you, as you should be in any car. But as the roads get, I think, a little less taken care of than motorways are, you get more road crown, you get uneven surfaces, and you do end up fighting the car a little bit. Not fighting's maybe a strong word, but you have to do a little bit more correction, because with the wide front wheels, with the wide front tires, it does kind of want to follow the road quite a bit, and rightfully so. But again, it is just a car. It does a lot of things to remind you that it's just a car. When I pulled up to a complete stop just now, it turned the engine off for auto start stop function. It has your lane keep assist, your speed warning, things like that. I did not use the heated seats, didn't need them today, but it does have heated seats in these bucket seats. So yeah, it is just a car. It is just a very special car. And, you know, trundling along in traffic at 6 miles an hour in first gear in London on a Sunday morning, it's doing the job. Every once in a while, though, you do get some very GT car reactions from onlookers, as well as the car. For instance, London speed limit is 20 miles an hour. It's not necessarily a happy place for a car like this to be. So first gear can do 20 miles an hour and well beyond, but you'll still find the PDK will upshift you as quickly as possible, obviously for efficiency. But if you can get it to stick in first gear, whether you're using the paddles or you put it into manual mode, you'll get a really nice kind of balance of engine braking. And it just reminds you that this car really does yearn for that upper RPM, 9,000 RPM, versus what it's forced to do right now, which is about 2,000 RPM at best. So as we approach 20, we're in third gear, doing about 1,900 RPM. Obviously, the GT3 is more hardcore than most people can handle. But if you are looking for an absolute weapon of a vehicle to do stuff like this, drive through London on a Sunday at an abysmal 20 miles an hour, or if you're looking for a car to whip around on the racetrack on the weekends, well, this is the car for you. I hope you enjoyed watching.
Turn left.